This is day one's workout. So today we are going to do 10 standard squats, 10 narrow squats, 10 wide or sumo squats, and then 10 leg or glute bridges on each side. Then you're going to repeat 2 to 3 times depending on what you're comfortable with. Remember, we want to push ourselves, but we don't want to injure ourselves. So modification for these is just don't go quite as deep. If you're advanced, you can add weights to your shoulders. Just don't rest them on your shoulders and keep your elbows in. You want to keep your weights about this level. I should have brought a weight in here so I could show you, but if you're advanced, you know how to do it anyway. So bonuses for today are going to be stretches. So we're going to do a pigeon stretch, which is one of my favorites. It hurts the first few times you do it, but then you get to where you love it because it really, really stretches out your glutes, your hamstrings, and helps if you have any sciatic problems. So also we want to do glute and hamstring stretches. So those are stretches. That's a bonus, but I do recommend you do them just to stretch yourself out. So let's get started. Standard squat. You want to start with your feet hip width apart. Okay, you're going to squat back into a squat. You want to keep your back straight, try to keep your chest up, your shoulders back. You want your knees to not go past your toes. Okay, so we're just going to do 10. See, I'm leaning forward, but try to stay up as much as you can. Go down as far as you can, weight in your heels. Okay, you see my knees are not going over my toes. So down as far as you can and up. Just do this 10 times. Okay. The next one is a narrow squat. Same thing, but you're going to have your feet together. So just pretend like you're sitting back into a chair, the weight in your heels. And when you come up, squeeze your butt together, tight. You want to tighten your booty. That's what helps get the stretch. Tighten your thighs together too. That also helps. Okay? Next one is your wide squat or your sumo squat. For this one, you're going to put your heels out further than hip width. Your toes kind of at an angle. You don't have to put them out completely. You can, but you tend to want to fall forward when you do that. So just, kind of at a 45-degree angle. So you're just going to keep straight and squat. Squat as deep as you can, sitting back. As you come up, really tighten those inner thighs and your glutes. Make sure your knees are going out in the same direction as your toes. So just squat down, go as far as you can. Like I said before, I can't go very deep. I have to really work on this. So, the only modification, can't do this, just go as low as you can. Okay? Like that. Try to push yourself though. Really squeeze those muscles together. The next exercise is a bridge. One-legged bridge. So we're going to lay on our backs and do this. I hope you can see it because I don't have a lot of space here. But I'm going to tilt the camera down a little bit. So it's a single leg bridge. So you lay down on the ground, flat on your back. You want the small of your back touching the ground. Put your arms out with your palms facing up. You're going to have one leg bent with your heel down on the ground, your toe up in the air. Raise your other leg, and this is going to really work your glutes. You're just going to raise up. Squeeze your booty. Try to keep your hip level with your thigh, and just do that 10 times. You want to go up fast, go down slow, suck in your core while you're doing this. 10 on each leg. So same thing here. Okay. If you're more advanced, you can bring your leg down. That helps a little bit. Make it a little bit harder. Just remember, keep your core sucked in when you're doing this. So those are your exercises for the day. Now for bonus, pigeon. Like I said, you only want to go as deep in this as you can do, so you can tolerate, okay? But what a pigeon is you have one leg goes out in front of you. Can you see? Like this. And one leg that goes behind you. You want to stretch down Stretch it out as far as you can. If you can only do this, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm noticing I'm a little tight today. But if you can do more, you lean forward. And you just want to hold it there and breathe. Deep breaths. And that glute will start to loosen up, I promise. If you're more flexible, you can do this. You can bring this leg out further. Or if you're not, you can keep the leg tucked in and it's not quite as bad. But the more you can bring that leg out, the more you can lay down, the more you're going to stretch out your hamstring and your glute. If you keep your hamstrings and your glutes stretched out, you'll have a lot less back problems. I found that out a long time ago when I spent a lot of time at the chiropractor's office, and then he finally gave me this magical sheet of exercises to do and stretches, and it had glute and hamstring stretches, and I got better. I didn't have to go back. So it was all because my hamstrings and glutes were too tight. Okay. Another one, a good, really good glute stretch is to come down. You can do this sitting in a chair too, okay? But you come down on the ground, kind of like you did with your hip ups, and you cross your leg over your knee. You raise this leg up, put your hands through your legs, bring this back, pull this leg towards you. It's really going to stretch you out through here. Okay, it's going to feel really, really good. You're going to have one side that's going to be tighter than the other. If you do this every day for a week, you're going to notice a huge improvement. Okay, so that, and then also another good stretch is just to go down and touch your toes. You know, just keep working on this. If you can't touch your toes, just try to go down a little bit more each day. Remember, when you're stretching, do not hold your breath. Breathing helps get oxygen to those muscles, helps them relax and stretch out. So, always stretch is always a good idea. You can repeat those. Actually, there's only 4. Yeah, there's only 4 squats today, the first day. So that's awesome. I guess the 5th one is just the bonus stretches. So we've got this. Do 2-3 rounds. If you can do more rounds. Remember, get outside. You can squat outside, you know. Might not be that great to stretch on the ground, but with the pigeon, but sitting down, I want to show you real quick that glute stretch sitting down because I love it. It's easy to do even if you're at your desk at work. You sit down with your booty down, just cross your leg over, and just lean forward. And remember to breathe. And just hold it there until you feel things loosen up. So anyway, if you have any questions, let us know, okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow with the next day's exercise.